Frady Cat here. In this video, solve the mystery of the ghost of Popeye the Sailor and find out what these guys have to do with anything. My name is Frady Cat. I'm a private detective. My partner's name is Skipper. He's the dog. We were recently called upon to investigate yet another possible haunting. This one involves an old sailor that's been thought to have died in 1929. Right off the bat, my investigative skills uncovered something spooky. Luckily, my years of experience in the face of certain death allowed me to shake off my fears and continue my pursuit of clues. No, you don't understand, Skipper. I left the stove on. I left the water running in the kitchen. I left both the stove and the water on. And I left the lawnmower running.
Frady Cat, it's the middle of winter. Why would you have your lawnmower running?
Would you believe I forgot to feed my goldfish?
No.
Why not?
You don't have a goldfish.
What if I go buy one?
No.
The psychic phenomenon which brought this about? Well, it's called a poltergeist.
Skipper, what was that?
Oh, don't worry about it, Frady Cat. Let's go look for clues. Someone must have left the television set on.
Huh?
Somewhere.
We continued our investigation, nothing getting past my sharp eyes and amazing detective skills that were honed to find any possible clues. Skipper! I found something!
What is this place?
Hey Skipper, watch this cool magic trick. I just tell the cow to go into this box. Then I take these neat swords and I push them into the box.
Oh. Ooh. You sure you know what you're doing, Frady Cat? That doesn't look so safe for the cow.
Okay, so one more sword ought to do it. Oh, holy cow! Skipper, are you in the mood for a hamburger?
Frady Cat, what did you do? Bessie, are you in there? Ah! Frady Cat, why is it at me?
Skipper, you're my best pal. I don't hate you.
Well, you might start after I get my hands on you.
Can I upscare a young fella?
He said, ghost, and it looks like a sailor man.
I think the young fella's had too much caffeine or something. Well, waits for me. I got to talk to you.
Frady Cat, run!
Skipper, wait for me. As we bravely pursued the ghost of the sailor, we eventually discovered a laboratory where we cornered the ghost and made him talk. He showed us a strange lab with a massive machine that was like out of a Jules Verne novel, and then he proceeded to tell us about one day way back in 1929. He was a mighty sailing man, brave and sure. But a storm started, and his tiny ship was tossed, and he found himself staring at what looked like a massive tornado. His ship was lost, and he woke up here, next to that machine. He discovered he was never quite the same again. An old man, a scientist that was near the machine, said it was a portal to another dimension, a gateway to worlds that ran parallel to our own. But the man went into the machine and never returned. Eventually, the sailor was able to communicate off and on with residents of the mansion, but over the years he was mostly feared as a ghost and was unable to completely stabilize himself into our world. And so the solution was clear to everyone. We had to destroy the machine.
Go! Frady Cat, what have you done?
Looking back, perhaps fixing the problem with dynamite wasn't the best solution. I may have either released ghosts or a large number of beings from alternate dimensions into our world that may or may not want to rule or destroy the world. But on the bright side, Poopeye...
It's Popeye, actually.
The sailor is now a solid citizen, able to fully interact with the world. He seems to have amazing strength, especially when he eats kale or dried seaweed snacks.
Don't you mean spinach?
Well, that's still under copyright. You know, the public domain thing, never mind. And besides, do you know how many oxalates are in spinach? Well, it looks like we have our hands full in the near future. figuring out what exactly Skipper unleashed upon the world.
What?
Before Albert Einstein, men were positive that there were only 3 dimensions. Now we are equally positive that there are only 4. That is until someone discovers a 5th dimension.
Please subscribe for more adventures and informative videos about netting. I mean lots of cool stuff, like my last video on how to know if you or someone you know is living in an AI simulation. Oh, and please hit the like and comment. It helps support the channel and we greatly appreciate it. Watch out for ghosts and monsters that I may or may not have released upon an unsuspecting world. Thanks y'all. Have a great day.